Oh, here, suit up. Suit up. We just picked up litter number 23, and they're a litter of 5 little bottle babies. And they spent the night with Dr. Foster last night, and she said that she had a really hard time getting them to take any milk. She finally made up some slurry for them, and she said they started taking a little of that. Put her down in bed for you, Tim. What do you, Mama? I decided to go ahead and bring them in here because they're not really taking the slurry or the milk. And she could hear them crying. She was already coming to the door and perked up. Had that look on her face like, what the crap, lady? Before I even brought the baby in. Is she just smelling, or is she cleaning him?
Smelling.
Hi, Timber. Hi, Timber. Easy, Lord. Hello, Macintosh. Is she licking him out?
Mm-hmm.
Sweethearts. Okay, so we picked up these guys, litter number 23. They're little orphan babies, and they're not wanting the bottle, they're not wanting the syringe, the KMR, the slurry. So I wanted to see what Shy would do with these little guys. So I took one in there just now, and we just let her kind of check the baby out. And I did take one of the kittens that we did not just try to feed, so that she can smell the kitten more than she smells the food on it. She did start she just smelled him for a while, and then she did start to lick him and clean him and loving on him. So what we're gonna do now is kind of what we did with Cherie the last time we tried to do this a couple years ago. Hi, sweetheart. This little guy's a boy. And I don't know if both Gingers are boys yet or not. I haven't checked everybody. I think their boys are Gingers. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Everybody's nice and content. Did she say anything about genders yet? Okay. Hi, sweethearts. So I took the blanket out from the bed where Shy and Macintosh and Timber have been sleeping for the last day. Hi. Look at you. And one of the things that Tyann said when we tried this the last time with Cherie and her orphan babies was to take the bedding and let them basically get mama and the other babies scent on them. So we'll just gonna love on them for a little while, as long as they're content, and let them lay on the blanket for a little while. And then I'll go ahead and take them all back in a few minutes and see what she thinks. Sweetheart. So we let them stay on the bedding for about an hour, and we're back in here with Shy and her two babies, Macintosh and Timber. And if you haven't watched the other videos, Shy had two other babies that we lost, unfortunately. They got really sick and they didn't make it. Okay, so we just kind of left the gate open a little bit on this, and we're just letting Mama kind of hear them and smell them. At this point, we're not planning on leaving them in here with her all day, but if they could have some snuggle time with a mama cat, that would be great. If she lets them latch on, that would be even better. There's just no replacement for mom's milk. So I'm going to give Mama a few more minutes to just get used to them being in the room, and then we're going to put them back in the bed area that Shy has picked out. That's where she likes to be, with that blanket that has all of their scent on it now. And hopefully, I'm going to stay in here and make sure that she doesn't move them off onto the cold floor or anything, to make sure that they stay safe and that she's fine with everything. If we can get her to let them latch on for a while, that would be great. And she's had a great milk supply, so I think that if we let them nurse a little bit every day, I think her milk supply will increase, and let her supplement them a little bit. Good girl, Mama. What do you think? Ow. Hi, Mama. Good girl. Good girl, Mama. Play with Mama. You're such a good girl. She's making room for him. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shy just shifted her body belly up so that the babies could have better access to the milk bar. That's what she was doing.
Are they both trying to?
Oh, she's licking his little butt. Good job, Mama. Okay, now, I know, I'm sorry. Foster mom life. It's all about the poop. We get excited about the weirdest stuff, but she's cleaning his butt. When she's doing that, she is stimulating his bowel movements and his urination. Baby kittens can't potty by themselves yet. Mamas take care of that. That's why you don't see a lot of poop and pee in the bedding when you've got newborn kittens, because moms handle all of that. So the fact that she's cleaning him is really, really good. If they'll start cleaning the babies and grooming them, letting them nurse, stimulating them to use the potty, those are all really good signs that your mama will accept the new baby. She's reaching down, though, clean the rest of them now. Good girl, Mama. Oh, he's love, isn't he? Mouthy little dude, aren't you? Oh, yeah, you are. Mouthy little dude. I'm so proud of you. You're such a good mama. And the babies are over here on Jungle John, getting some love from foster daddy. We'll give them a little while together, and then I will take them out and give them some bottle feeding. And give Mama some time alone with her own babies for a while. The Mama Shy has done really well tonight. I decided to go ahead and let them stay in here with her, and I've just come in very frequently to make sure that no one has crawled off and gotten off of the bed and gotten onto the cold tile. Make sure she didn't move any of them like she did with Pipsqueak and Rarity when they got sick, and she hasn't done that. She's been doing really well. Every time she does leave to go take a little break by herself while they sleep, every time one of the new kittens wake up, she comes right back as soon as they start crying. So she's doing great. She's cleaning them, she's cleaning their butts, helping them go to the bathroom. She's doing just really well. And they are nursing. They're all latching on for at least a little while. The little white and buff cow baby's a little piglet. He's latched on a lot. I do think that they're all boys. Macintosh and Timber are really liking having siblings in here. They're really loving snuggling into the big pile of kittens. They're doing just fine with the new additions. It's dark back there. I'm sorry I can't get better light down there with them. But she's cleaning them right now. Dr. Foster, the vet at the shelter, was there when these guys came in yesterday, and she took care of them the first night, last night at home. And she said that a worker had found them inside of an AC unit when they went in to repair it or something like that. So that's why these guys don't have a mama cat. The mama cat is not always abandoned them. That's not always the case. Sometimes the mom has gone off for food. Sometimes the mom has gone off to look for a better nest for her and her babies. And sometimes if you come upon kittens that are by themselves, you may even catch them while she's moving them. She may be gone just to take one baby and come back to take another baby, because moms can only carry one baby at a time in their mouth, right? So it takes a while to move a whole litter when they're trying to move them to a better area for them. So if you see kittens that are alone without a mama, watch them. If it's inclement weather, if they're freezing, if it's snowing and stuff, I mean, obviously you have to make judgment calls and just use the knowledge that you've got in front of you. But if it's safe for them to be left alone for a while, watch them for a while, watch them for a couple hours, and make sure that there's not a mama coming back to them, because sometimes people take kittens away from their mom inadvertently. They don't know what they're doing. They're trying to help, but the mama cat will come back later and her babies are gone. And it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just they just didn't know to let the babies stay there and wait for a mom. So that's what you should do if you see babies that are alone. Like I said, if there's inclement weather, if they're in the middle of a street, I mean, you've got to make judgment calls. Hi, baby. Hi. Aren't you precious? She says, yes, I'm precious. So precious, those babies. And Timber and Macintosh, they're still such quiet little guys. I mean, they're quiet girls. They don't make a whole lot of noise. They don't cry a lot. They don't talk a lot. Our two cow babies, the buff cow baby and the gray cow baby, were both a little mouthy when we were trying to feed them when they first came to us, but they've calmed down so much now that they're with a mama cat again. So she's still cleaning them. I'm sorry, I can't get better video of the babies back there. I'm sorry. But I will post updates. Check our Facebook and Instagram accounts for regular daily updates on all of our current kittens. I always post updates there when we have kittens. Check there, and I will post again soon on our YouTube channel with another update on these guys. So thanks for watching. See you later.